And our last series of EU for the day starts. SURI4 versus THROW. Winner places higher. Both these teams have been eliminated from winning the overall tournament. This is all for placement and bragging rights. This is all for placement and bragging rights, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to see who can pull it out. We're going to start today with North. For the side of Surrey. Gearing, Double Marceau, Harugamo, Des Moines, Petro, Vermont, Kremlin. For the side of THROW. Marceau, Ragnar Gearing, Moskva, Des Moines, Petro, Salem, St. Vincent, Yamato. And this will be interesting to see who's going to pull this one out, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen both these teams. They've been a blast. Let's see who's going to pull it out and get the win. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, Marceau gearing Des Moines heading to A. The Marceau gearing Des Moines, insert Spider-Man meme here, of Surrey also heading to A. Looks like we're seeing the Marceau of Cendrillon go over to C, and he's going to be shadowed by the Ragnar of Wadoom for THROW. Now, as we go in here and we continue to look, ladies and gentlemen, Marceaus are going to run into each other, and this is going to be a very interesting fight, depending on what Ratatosk does here. If Ratatosk turns out here, he's going to be hosed. And they're going to know each other's there. Gearing and Des Moines are both in the same position. I don't know if either of these Des Moines is in front of the other, but Marceau of Jubsy turning it out, not wanting to get overwhelmed. He's had experiences with a double Marceau slapping him before, so he's going to turn out, get himself positioned, and he is into a safe spot. And now Jubsy and the Marceau of Ratatosk spot each other. Shells going out from both. The Des Moines of Fox Echo gets in, gives a little bit of a health lead, about 700 to the side of Surrey. But Jubsy backs up. Getting out, he will take a little bit more. It's about a 2,000 health lead. Radar being used by both of them. Here come the shots from the Des Moines trying to crest the island. He's got the crest of the island, but he can't hit the Marceau, and the Marceau is going to dive in there to try to get into safety. Ratatosk still sitting there. Now comes the Des Moines radar. Can't hit him with that positioning, unfortunately, for the side of THROW. Surrey does take the first cap. They've taken C, so they're going to be at an advantage for now. And Ratatosk continuing to sit there safe right now. So, THROW has given up both the caps and is moving the Marceau towards B. The downside of this is there's a Petro and a Vermont waiting there, ready for anything that tries to push in and take the cap. Now, St. Vincent and Ragnar moving up here. Harugamo gonna smoke the Des Moines up as we watch in. The Marceau of Cendrillon take a big chunk. Kremlin also got to be careful he doesn't take too much damage here. All ricochets so far. Definitely a stronger force wide out here for the side of Surrey. And they've brought the lead up over 100 points already. And now we're going to see Jubsy look to go in towards B. The problem is there's a Petro waiting there with radar. Marceau of Ratatosk cutting back out away from A, and we'll see if the gearing tries to take it at some point here. So, as I look at this game, chat, Suri's in a very strong position. We just saw with the last game we watched, letting caps tick up uncontested for long periods of time, even if you play better, is an easy way to lose. And for Throw right now, being down almost 200 points, despite the fact that it's just over 5 minutes in, feels really rough. Salem up there, Salem gonna fight the Des Moines, but there's a Harugumo, which does not make that a fair fight. So Salem starts to go in and smack. He does have the heal. He's going to get some damage there onto the Des Moines nose. Salem firing the AP, trying to get damage and break the guns. No joy so far. Here comes the Ragnar of Doom, which actually will balance this out nicely. Ooh, but big hit from the Petra there. And Salem's got to move forward so he doesn't take another one of those. 25,000, he's using the heal. Both ships about the same on health now. Ragnar is going to make a big difference here, though, as these heals finish up. Harugumo finally starting to spam in. You gotta wonder why he waited so long. But Harugumo spamming in, and now this becomes a fight. Does the Des Moines go down? His heal's out, his DCP is been used. The Des Moines is on a single fire right now, which is ticking. Salem, DCP in use, down to 13,000. Salem got absolutely rocked. This might be a trade, and that's, I think, what Throw's hoping for at this point. Shells in, big hit from the Moskva, and the Des Moines is gonna go down, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like this will be a trade 1-for-1. Both ships go down. Salem gets the kill first and then dies in response. Still even on ships, but a slight advantage health to Suri, and their points lead is now up to almost 300. And pardon me, a correction I have to make that I've just been informed of by chat. The winner of this match gets one of the last 2 spots in the final 8. So, if you win today, you do go on. My misunderstanding, but the winner today does move on. Thank you to in chat for the correction. I know we heard that at the beginning, but we fixed that. So there is a lot more on the line here with that. Gearing of Stitch taken down to 15,000. Marceau of Jubsy down to 9,000. He wants that cap, but that radar is just denying him. Every time he tries to take that cap, that radar's denying him. He finally gets forward far enough he can't be hit by that. And Des Moines got to be very careful here. There's a very narrow window to dodge, and I don't know if he's got it. He does not have it. Des Moines does take one of the torps. He'll dodge the other one, but that is a torp that's going to force him back. Yamato of Killer Bin shots out towards the Vermont. He's going to hit the Vermont for about 6k. Not the greatest hit, but still strong. Now, A is finally capped. That'll hold the points lead sitting steady at just over 340 points or so. Killer Bin's Yamato moving up, getting farmed down by Ratatosk, but they're looking for kills. Des Moines of Fox Echo down to 35,000. He's got to watch out. He's got Yamato shots in on him, and that is an angle that a Yamato will eat you alive at. And boom! That's a massive Citadel from Killer Bin, and another from the Petro. Des Moines down to 8k. He's running for his life, but he's still spotted. He doesn't have DCP yet. Here come more shots. He's got to survive on his health pool for another 30 seconds, and he hasn't gotten dark yet. 4,600 health. He's trying to get dark, but he's being shadowed right now by that gearing. And ladies and gentlemen, Throw gets this kill. That's a massive win for them. 1,600 shells out from the Yamato. They will get him. Yamato gets him from downtown, and that is a 2-to-1 ship lead for the side of Throw. Yamato of Killer Bin taking a lot of damage from the Marceau of Ratatosk, though, in return for this. And he has a heal in 10 seconds. He'll be fine, but that's a lot of damage. Now, Master Joris moving up into a very aggressive spot. Takes a chunk from the St. Vincent, but he's up in that island. It's going to keep them out of B, and so Throw does still need to do a lot of work. With 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game, they are still down a significant number of points, and they're down 20,000 health. We're going to see the Yamato pop the heal right here. He is trying to back out and get dark, but no joy yet on that. Ragnar spotted as well. Here comes the Harugumo pushing down. They want to get the Ragnar. Ragnar will be able to heal up here in 40 seconds. He's just got to stay alive until then, and he's just going to try to get dark right now. Gradual slow movements, gets himself dark. Last set of shells out, will knock him down. Not at all, still at 7,800. And the Marceau of Cendrillon down to 2,400 as well. Now this Moskva's in a uncomfortable spot. with all the ships there. He's got a Kremlin coming in right in front of him. He's going to start putting the shells onto him, but Yamato going to help. Yamato, though, at 18,000, if the Yamato's not careful, he dies here before he gets off his next heal. Shells will miss the Yamato. Yamato stays alive. This is getting tighter. We're now at the points difference, as I said, is about 240 because of that kill. With A being contested and no way to get it back, this is becoming a problem. And look at this. The Petro's about to be in a world of hurt. Kutuzov coming forward. Here come the shells. That's going to be citadels because remember that freeboard was raised. Boom! 30,000. Suri. Master Joris wanted to be in that position so that he could feast, but he's the one getting feasted upon. Tries to back out, down to 20,000. Another salvo and down to 8, and he's lucky that salvo didn't kill him, but he is not long for this world. Heal is done. He's trying to back up so he can't take the citadels anymore, but here come the shells from the battleship, down to 1,100. Marceau of Jubzi pops in, and ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a 3-1 ship lead, at least momentarily, for the side of Throw. They close that deficit to 140 points. Moskva is still in trouble here, though. 31,000 got a Marceau and a Harugamo that are about to open up on him. He hasn't used the radar yet. If the Marceau moves forward at all and he uses the radar, that Marceau is gone. Looks like the Marceau is going to start backing up. Shells in on the Kremlin. The focus fire comes to the Kremlin now. They want to get him down so that they don't lose the Moskva, but the Moskva is going to die. Radar's out. They spot some more ships over here. Gearing spotted. Vermont down to 66,000. Petro looking at him, and now they're moving the Marceau into B so that they can start closing that gap even more. Vermont down to 32,000. He's got plenty of heals left, so he should be okay. Moskva going down here in just a second. We talked about it. There's the final kill on him, so that will give another kill over to the side of Suri. But look at the health differential. 70,000. The Marceau at 100 health. Max AR, but not in a very good spot to do anything else. The Vermont, 37,000. The Kremlin, 61,000. And with the cap being ticked, this will start to change it over, and this will put it in favor of Throw. B is taken. Throw is now in line to win by 30 seconds. Stitch Le Petit Ali is continuing to try to torp. Marceau opens up on the Vermont. Gonna spam some shots out, see if he can't get the fire. Shots are in. Gets a little bit of damage. No fire yet. And this game is a nail-biter. Suri has been all condensed down here, mostly into the sea area, ladies and gentlemen. This is their entire set of ships right here. They need to be very careful. This Kremlin turning out with Yamato having healed up to 41,000. This is a painful spot. The Yamato has the shells, right? This is going to do some major damage to that Kremlin. And it's lucky it's only 5,000 and not a couple citadels of 30. Shots out from the St. Vincent. They're looking at that Kremlin. Kremlin down to 2 heals. He's healed up a bit, but they're whittling him down slowly. And this becomes, at this point, where do you push back in? You have no way to get to A. B is the one you have to contest on, but you need to get kills. And right now, you don't have anything that's letting you get a kill. Oh! And the gearing torps the other gearing, and Stitch goes down, ladies and gentlemen. So that is going to bring it to a 60-point deficit now. Throw is about to overcome. And the Vermont's down to 10,000 health pre-heal. Throw is absolutely in control of this game despite being down on health. This Vermont is going to have to continue to dodge. He's going to keep trying to dodge, but his heal comes out. This is only going to bring him up to, you know, about 20,000 after all that, and especially with the fire. That fire is so devastating for that Vermont. You can see, look at that heal. That heal is barely bringing him up 300 a tick, and it's getting balanced out by everything else. 10 seconds left on the heal. Another salvo out. That Des Moines just laying the shells in on him. Down to 11,000. Heal finishes. 15 seconds until DCP. He's got 2 heals left, but he's got to get him used. to be effective. DCP in 8 seconds. More shots in, down to 8,000. Here come the spam from the Petro and the Des Moines. They know that the blood's in the water here with him. 5,600, instant DCP trying to keep himself alive. That'll keep him from burning out with the, until his next heal's up. But all that damage is putting him very narrow. Oh, and the Harugumo gets the Ragnar. We get so focused in on that one, we miss this trade over here. Harugumo down, though. He's going to burn out. He does not have a DCP, and that's going to be the trade. The Vermont goes down, the Harugumo goes down, 5-3, and now Throw is finally officially in the lead.
Everything is at stake.
796 points and climbing for the side of Throw. They are in a strong position to finish taking game 1, and Suri is just looking for a miracle. Suri's just looking for an absolute miracle here. Kremlin pushing forward, trying to get Admiral Kutuzov. It's 2 minutes until victory. Marceau of Ratatas down to 7,000. He's been spotted. He's trying to trade out the enemy Marceau. Enemy Marceau, Jubzi down to 3,000. Jubzi gonna go down here, but is he gonna trade it? And he didn't trade it. Does the Yamato get the secondary hit? Yamato gets the secondary hit on the first shot, but here come the Torps. Will he take these Torps, ladies and gentlemen? He has no heals. He has a DCP. He takes 1, he takes 2, but that's not going to be enough. And he gets the broadside of the Kremlin, and he's down to 44k. Petro going for the Ram. That'll leave it down to just 1 lonely Marceau at 100 health. Or actually, no, Petro's not going for the Ram. And big hit from the Yamato. Killer Bin's Yamato has been absolutely brutal this game. And the Petro hits the spot. Kills off the Kremlin. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be game. The Marceau is going to go down right there, and Throw take the 1-0 lead in the series and give themselves 2 shots to move on to tomorrow. What a absolutely amazing game, and a really nice comeback from Throw after giving up that many points early on.